we'll be back to Randomizer streams after that, so we can all focus our efforts into this one spot. If you have not signed up for the tournament, it has officially closed, but I might still have some space to fit you in. Just go ahead and sign up. Go to tournament.bageltalkgames.com, and all the links will be in there. If you want to sign up, now is your last chance, and I might be able to fit you in there. But hello, let's play some Legendary. We got some results to go over from this past week. We had a pretty fun setup with double Ultrons, Ultron on the hero deck and Ultron as the Mastermind, and we had several people who played it. So thank you guys for doing that, and thank you guys for jumping back onto the Randomizer League after it was on hiatus for so long. It's been a fun little run of it returning, and we'll get back to it, I promise. But yeah, the tournament's going to be 7 weeks of Swiss, so everybody's going to be playing all 7 weeks. So I wanted to make sure we didn't complicate things too much. Anyways, let's go over some results, and I can't wait to find out how you did. I haven't really looked in detail, so let's see. The setup for this past week, and you can let me know in chat how you think it went for you if you played. This setup I named it Perfectly Symmetrical Robotic Violence. It was Epic Ultron Breaches Parallel Dimensions, and I named it that because we had Ultron in the hero deck as well as a bunch of other stuff. We will be playing a brand new randomized game after this. Were you third again? I guess we'll find out. You do have a track record of being third pretty often. But no big Legendary news for you except for the fact that we got another message that Weapon X news soon. Fredo over at Upper Deck said that he's going to try to spoil some things that we haven't seen from Weapon X so far. We've seen a lot of it, but there's still things we don't know. We haven't seen half the new wounds, the new enraging wounds, as well as we don't really know who the second Mastermind is. Very likely it's Sabretooth. We'll have to wait and see. But let's go ahead and look at Setup B's results. Setup B used this Mastermind and Scheme combo, but it was a slightly different setup. And I think people overall found Setup B easier, believe it or not. So let's take a look at those results right now. We had 10 people play. So here's what we're looking at. 10th place is Canis Latrons, who did not win the game, unfortunately. 9.5 total rank points. Tried to split the teams, get card draw decks going on each side. Sadly, Ultron got a blue and tech empowerment early on, and we could never get enough other color in the HQ to hit him, and lack of KO bogged us down too much. That is rough. The way it goes sometimes. Adrian Miller there at 9th place with 16.5 total rank points. Montax 8th place with 19 total rank points. Looks like 2 escapes hurt Montax. That is rough. 7th place is Baby Breloom with 20 total rank points. One side built tech while the other went heavy on Emma Frost and Cap. We were able to fill the HQ with black, yellow, and red heroes, so Ultron's threat analysis pile didn't benefit him. I even got to play an extra villain deck with one of Emma's commons to get an extra villain card from a deck. One of Emma's commons to get enough power to defeat it too on the last turn. Yeah, I wanted to see how that went with Emma with this setup because you have a lot of knowledge about what's in the villain decks. Who would take advantage of her ability? Capri V, 6th place with 21 total rank points. Red John there at 5th place with 22 total rank points. And look, Avatar, you got 4th place right there. So not quite 3rd. Let's go ahead and see what Red John said. Focused on avoiding twists, let the Ant-Man Jocasta get the KOs. The other side had a decent blue deck with Storm, and Avatar says, I went for obvious X-Men versus Avengers split, but the only Ant-Man I got in the first 20 turns was his rare, so Avengers kind of struggled, so X-Men had to abuse Daystar to get some hits on the Mastermind. Let's take a look at our top 3 for Setup B. This week, Setup B's 3rd place winner is Bam Linden. And then Snash 108 there at 2nd place. So Bam got 27 total rank points. Snash was 29.5 total rank points. And Bam Linden says, I really enjoyed this Mastermind Scheme combo. Setup B definitely felt easier. The heroes seemed to synergize better and recruiting was far less daunting. Everything worked with everything. I felt far more in control of the board, and some timely rares really had me cruise to the finish line. Curious to try this setup a few more times to see if it was just a one-off or not. I'm curious to find out if you did. I like Sabretooth, but I wouldn't mind a Silver Samurai Mastermind. I like Chivalrous Duel. That would be cool. Definitely would be a good place to put the second Chivalrous Duel Mastermind in the game after Morgan Le Fay. Of course, we did see Silver Samurai in the Clan Yoshida villain group in Messiah Complex. I think the rule sheet mentioned Sabretooth, so we'll see. But that would be cool. And our first place winner for Setup B this week is Jay Parnell with 32.5 total rank points. Won this in 21 turns with 72 points in the victory pile. He said focusing allowed for some deft dimension hopping and allowed us to bury all but one Master Strike. I imagine the scores will be high this week. Well, they were, especially yours. Look at that. So Snash and Jay Parnell, you had exactly the same amount of VP. but Jay Parnell was 2 turns faster. But that did get you first and second place. So well done there. All right, back again. This is the setup one more time. The setup that we're going over for setup A. How did you guys deal with the bridge builders? And did you get Banshee to work? Did time-traveling Jean Grey get in your way? Let's take a look at the setup A results, and then we'll jump into playing a brand new game. Here we go. Setup A. Thank you for playing Ashley Bamblin and Capri Villasam, everybody under the top 10. What did Ashley say here? Can't catch a break. That'll do it. All right. So our top 10. 10th place is G-Gypt here with 26 total rank points, who says I had enough recruit to consistently control what card I was drawing, so Ultron only got Threat on the final tactic, which steals 3 from the hero deck. If only my decks lined up where they could take him out earlier, there were hands that my decks could produce that could defeat him starting turn 10, and it didn't line up well until literally the last possible moment. So the first person who won this setup is our 10th place placer, I guess. All right, Baby Brulum there at 9th place at 31 points, got on the very last turn with Piercing Energy. One side went full tech, the other focused hard on Piercing Energy. Ultron escaped the tech side's range right at the end when his final tactic pulled tech heroes into his threat analysis pile, but Piercing Energy made that not matter. So you're the one who got Banshee to work. Montax there at 7.5, which means a tie with Mikey Gill here. Both of you guys getting this score. Looks like Mikey took a little bit longer to get there, but one escape tied you guys up. I just don't like this scheme, says Montax. Banshee assisted in a major way with Piercing Energy. Time Traveling Gene wasn't horrible because the bridge was clear for most of the game. All right, who is our 6th place winner? It is Pokaloli at 6th place, 36.5 total rank points. Stacked the deck so I didn't draw any Master Strikes and only 1 Scheme Twist at the start of the game. That'll do it. 5th place goes to Snash with 40.5 total rank points. Piercing Energy turned Ultron into a box of scraps. I think that's my favorite comment of the week. I had a repeat of what Baby Brelam did at the last possible second. Ouch. All right, or good thing. Oh, what did Brelam say? Yeah, made it not matter. So yes, positive thing. Usually when I say at the last possible second, it's not a good thing, but there it sounds like a good thing. Okay, 4th place is Red John with 41.5 total rank points, 27 turns, a very short game. Spent a lot to focus. Piercing Energy kept the city clear and even hit the Mastermind a couple times. The other side had tech. 3rd place is Hey with me with 3rd place, 43.5 total rank points. I did it in 29 turns. I wasn't as fast, but I did get that 100 VP. That was a fun game. Go back and watch it if you didn't check that out. Okay, 2nd place, it's off the cuff, and 1st place is Adrian Miller. So well done, you two. Actually, they tied for 1st place. Technically 45.5 total rank points. Adrian Miller beat this thing in 19 turns somehow, and off the cuff not too far off with 21 total turns. Off the cuff says, I got super lucky getting a lot of Banshee very early. From there, I used the other side to keep tucking twists and strikes while the Banshee hand kept fighting all the henchmen to thin the deck. One of the simplest games I've played in a long time. So kudos to you two, and then whoever this is for getting into the top 3 there. And thanks everybody for playing. All right, that is old business. That is done. We have a new game to play today. Let me pop that setup back up. Here's our old setup. So right now, what I would love to know from you... Yeah, well done off the cuff. I would love to know, who do you want to see? This is the last randomizer stream for a bit, so if anybody's going to show up, it better be now, or we're not going to see them until November. Maybe if you say not Gambit, maybe he will show up. And let's put these predictions up. How do you think it's going to go? All right, I'll put it up in the background because I don't want this to be hidden. I should really put that behind it. All right, looking at chat. Not Gambit. Come on, Gambit. Kitty, Sinister 6, 2099. 2099 scheme. I would love to see some 2099. I haven't really seen any. I got the button ready. Okay, Gamora in all caps. I think Gamora in all caps is the Destroyer of Thanos Gamora. Killmonger. I don't know if that means as a hero or as a mastermind or also as a mastermind, but we'll see. Anyone but Gambit. This would be a great 2nd edition. If 2nd edition Spidey shows up, somebody has some explaining to do. Epic Hella. Speaking of epic masterminds, we are on the home stretch of rating all the masterminds in the game. Go to the Discord and check out the tier list channel because we're almost there. If you have an opinion on the masterminds, how much fun they are, how difficult they are, get those in because I'm putting the stats together. We're getting some really interesting stuff. All Doctor Strange, says Joel. Okay, oops, all Logans. What if we do get all something? That'll be quite interesting, but might not be the character we're expecting. All right, I'm gonna press this button. Let me hide this. In 3, 2, 1. Pagliacci's Fall of the Hulks. Didn't see that coming. We got Doctor Strange. We got a couple Hulks. We got Magik and Thing. This looks fun, actually. Although this scheme with this Mastermind could be trouble. So let me put that poll up. And there you go. No Gambit, but we got Joe Fixit. Love using him. And Hulk. And the Brood, though. Registration Enforcers is who he's leading right now. Alright, let me go get this stuff. And you guys, how do you think this is going to go? Not epic Pagliacci either. I found him here. Let me check the schemes. Fall starts with F. There it is. Yeah, okay, this one is okay, so this one with the extra twists, it won't do anything except pass out wounds. That'll be a problem. So 6 wounds per player and wound stack with these heroes with at least Hulk might be a problem. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay. For the villains. One, two. Here's our villain deck. Here we go with the Brood right there on top. Let me grab these heroes and then we'll be cooking. Looks like predictions are coming in. It's split a little bit. I do love Avengers Doctor Strange though. Oh, I have to see what set that's from. Shadows of Nightmare, that's what I thought. While I'm getting this stuff, I'd love to hear, what are your predictions for Hulk in the 2nd edition? How will his hero set be changed, if at all? Alright, that is the heroes. So now we can start shuffling. Predictions are open for a little bit longer. Looks like the folks who say I'm not going to win this are adding up. It's the Brute Squad featuring Jazz Hands. I would definitely put Magik on the Brute Squad, though. Twice the wounds, twice the smash. Yeah, but there's only 12 wounds in the wound stack. In the wound deck. Oh yeah, this is use exactly 2 heroes with Hulk in their hero name, so that's why it chose Hulk and Joe Fixit Grey Hulk. Funny enough, Hulk 2099 could have worked, but the soon-to-be released weapon H would not, because H is not Hulk. It's kind of a bummer, but it makes sense. Okay, so Thing has a lot of Fantastic Four triggers. I'm not going to be able to do those. Magik requires her ranged and covert. Of course, and Joe Fixit does his bribe mechanic. Doctor Strange has his artifacts that care if you drew cards this turn. So I really don't know how they're going to fit together. Just off the top of my head. Joe and Thing will work because, yeah, Joe's recruit and Thing's focus will be nice. And yeah, teleporting with Magik isn't drawing a card, so... The good thing about Doctor Strange is that his artifacts can sit out, and he does have some ranged there. And I'm pretty sure Magik needs some ranged cards. And then with the Mastermind and Scheme, well, he's going to demolish me, which might be rough with some of these heroes. Demolish is kind of rough with Teleport, because it's more likely I have cards he can demolish, and then, well, it's just bad in general. Okay, we've got the Brood, we got Spider Friends, villains. We got a couple villains things in here. Right? Oh, just the one. And then, yep. The Enforcers are rough, so we got, let's put this over here so you guys can see. So there's all our villain cards. We got 5 strikes. 2, 3. When I first started playing, I thought Magik was the most broken hero because of the free sidekicks, but with special sidekicks, she is a lot tamer. That is true. Even though with Messiah Complex, she just jumped back up a little bit to get a bit better. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 twists. Leave that 11th one off. I kind of feel bad for it all by itself. Predictions are closed. Looks like I'm seeing 4 people say I can win this and 6 people say I can't, and that's about proportional with the number of points, actually. So we'll see how I do. I do want to do a Chaos Mode stream coming up to at least give you something to do with your points, as well as during or after the tournament, I want to get that the wheel back up, because I know a lot of you guys really want to spin that wheel. Especially, I wonder, the only promo we know that's coming up is the Miles Morales promo from 2nd edition. I wonder how many of those we're going to see. I don't know. And, looks like our max turn count is 43 turns. And that VP ramps up with the amount of bystanders we can get. So we'll see what happens. I do have all my special bystanders. Anybody who plays Setup A can use everything they've got. For a new game mat. I think there is still a game mat or 2 on that list. With the 2nd edition coming soon, there will be 5 unique art master strikes to choose. Anyone going to use one each. I might just use it once for fun, but if I do that too much, it's going to be a bit confusing. I like the consistency of having the same art for that card in the villain deck so I can react to it quickly. Especially when I'm streaming, because if I do 2 different master strikes, I'm going to see the second one and get confused for a second. Because I'll forget. And then if they're all different, that's really going to mess me up. Okay, let's do our Mastermind and Scheme overview. Let's hide this setup. Can't be stolen anymore. So our Mastermind is standard Pagliacci from Champions. Master Strike 1 and 5. This card becomes a scheme twist that takes effect immediately. Master Strike 2, 3, and 4 demolish each player, which means reveal the top card of the hero deck, and each player has to discard a card that has that same cost, and I'm pretty sure that card goes to the bottom of the hero deck, but I'll double check later. And our scheme is Fall of the Hulks. I think I lost to this one because it was a bad combo before. Here's Fall of the Hulks. Also, the wound thing makes it tough. So, set up 10 twists. Did that. 6 wounds per player in wound stack. Use exactly, by the way, did the setup say that? Just so it's clear. No, it doesn't. So, just to be clear, I'm going to put it down here in the notes for you guys. Okay. Alright, 6 wounds per player in wound stack. Use exactly 2 heroes with Hulk in their hero names. Twist 3 to 6, cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage. Twist 7 to... And by the way, that means you reveal a Hulk hero or a Hulk card in your victory pile, or you get a wound. Twist 7 to 10, each player gains a wound. Evo wins when the wound stack runs out. So say I avoid all the twists from the cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage, because I do have Hulk in the hero deck per the scheme. Twist 7 to 10 passes out 8 total wounds, and I can survive this scheme, even with the extra twist. Now, Pagliacci playing the twist early might hurt me a little bit, but we'll see how soon I can get some... I don't want to imagine that. We'll see how soon I can get some of those. So let me adjust a couple of things. First, let's get my wound stack, my wound deck, down to 12 cards. I'm shuffling them up because I do have the Grievous Wounds in here. This would be a fun one to play with Weapon X as well, with all the new wounds and all the new wound mechanics. I don't know why I'm dealing them. I don't need to do that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. When you're playing two-handed solo, you are 2 players when it comes to counting number of players. So there's my wounds. So for you, I need to be keeping track of how many wounds are how many wounds used. That'll be better. I have lost my oh, there it is. Okay. So 10 twists. Actually, I want to make this out of 12 twists because I might play 12 scheme twists thanks to the Master Strike. That's a lot of twists. And then we need to keep track of wounds remaining. No, wounds used. Wounds used, because they're not going back here. And then it's going to be out of 12. 12 are gone. I have lost. Let's update our magic numbers, and then we will be good to go. Once again, anybody in chat who's not sure about the tournament, if you have any concerns that are preventing you from joining, please ask away. More than happy to answer. The more the merrier. It'll be a lot of fun. Okay. Let's see if this worked. We've got, yep, we use wound 0 out of 12. 12 scheme twists possible. Let's get my starter hands ready, and then we will get this thing started. I will tell you about the tournament. Here's how the streams are going to go, by the way, for the next 7 Thursdays. I am going to go over all the setups briefly because I'll be posting them earlier that morning. And then I'll be playing one of the setups that's the most interesting to me. Kyla is helping design the setups along with me. And I will be giving you my hero choices for that setup, obviously, because I'll be playing it. So if you're in that pod, you may want to watch. I will post to be fair, I'll post my choices in the channel after I stream it, so everybody has access to that. In case you wanted to use my choices or completely ignore me because I could be totally wrong. But I will make choices for that setup. Okay, let's begin with whatever I was doing. Filling up the HQ. Here we go. We're starting with Rally the New Mutants Magik. We got Wand of Tomb, Doctor Strange. Ambitious Enforcer, Joe Fixit. I'm just now realizing it's been a while since I've used Joe Fixit, so this will be fun. We've got Book of Cagliostro, Doctor Strange. And a card just fell out of the hero deck. Nope, it's Thing right now. It started on Yancey Street. Some good stuff here. By the way, you guys watched Agatha All Alone yesterday. I watched it. I had a great time with it. I can't wait to see more. Very different kind of show. But so far, I'm impressed. I think it's well done. I've heard some critiques of the first 4 episodes for those who got early access to it, but I will make my own judgment. Okay, let's begin this thing. Try to take down Pagliacci with turn number 1. Stuff falling everywhere. Here we go. We got a 4 and 2. Turn 2. Nope. Yeah, where are the Hulks? That's a problem. Grey Hulk is there, though, so I'm going to try to get them as fast as I can because I could get a twist right now. So, from the villain deck, our first pull is a Scheme Twist. Look at that. Not a Hulk Master Strike. Or, sorry, not a... I guess a Master Strike would have been a twist anyway. That's what I was thinking, but... Of course, I got the first turn Scheme Twist. It happened anyway. So, nothing happens because, look at that. How nice. The Scheme lets us get some breathing time before we have to deal with the Rampage. So yeah, twist 1 and 2 do nothing, except make us a little scared. Well, I mean, this time there's 10 twists in the deck, plus 2 extras Pagliacci's going to play, which is fine. Let's be focused on recruiting. Nothing's going to happen. Okay, I've got 4 recruit, so I want to look at my options. First, we've got Rally the New Mutants Magik, gain a sidekick, Covert, gain another sidekick. We've also got Doctor Strange's Wand of Tomb. It's a ritual artifact. If you drew a card, you may discard the Wand of Tomb to get +3 attack. We've got Book of Cagliostro. If you fought a villain, you may discard Book of Cagliostro to get plus recruit, equal to the enemy's VP. Not that great for the Brood. We're going to get more powerful, but still also be worth 1 VP. But there are some higher VP value enemies, I think specifically in the one from Civil War. And then we've got, it started on Yancey Street, 2+ recruit. For Fantastic Four, you get +2 recruit. Yeah, it works well with Grey Hulk. The only card I can't recruit is the one I want to recruit, which is Grey Hulk. But I could go Doctor Strange Magik and get 2 cards out of there, refreshing the HQ for the other side. The right side is going to have, looks like, a standard 4 and 2 hand. I am tempted to take just 1 Wand of Tomb, or just 1 and start it on Yancey Street, but I'm going to clear the HQ as fast as I can. We're going to start with the Book of Cagliostro, though. Even though it does nothing that early. No, you know what? I'm going to take Magik. I'm going to take them both, but just in case a better thing pops up. Since the Scheme doesn't list any effect for Twist 11 and 12, do they just fizzle like Twist 1 and 2? That is correct. So the only thing Pagliacci does is just make things happen faster. And that is correct. Alright, I'm going to take Rally the New Mutants, get some sidekicks loaded up. And see if I don't regret that. Alright, Knuckle Sandwich. Let's take Book of Cagliostro for the other 2. And I'm building a spider deck, I guess, on the left. Alright, there's Unstoppable Hulk. Hulk, right side can now take a Hulk, which I will do, which does also KO wounds. So I'm glad I did that. It happened on the second recruit, not on Yancey Street. By the way, as far as rating Masterminds, we have like 17 left. until we've raided them all, which is very exciting. Okay, turn 2 is going to give us a Master Strike. We're not wasting any time. The evil clown does evil clown things. This is Master Strike number 1. So this card becomes a Scheme Twist that takes effect immediately. So here's what's going to be tricky. So I got to press this button. And this is twist number 2. So also nothing happens, but you see he sped things up. So the actual second twist card is going to make twist 3 happen, which is Cross-Dimensional Hulk Rampage. But for now, I get a bit of a break. How nice of him. Once again, 4 recruit. And I'm going to take Hulk. The thing is, I got to have him in my hand if I want him to count for the Rampage. So the sooner the better. The sooner I do this, the better. And the thing about this is, with the limited wound deck, he's not going to be as useful because I'm going to try not to get as many wounds. But I'll do what I can. Okay. And there's Knuckle Sandwich. All right. I'm probably going to take a lot of thing with the Hulk side, but if I dilute it too much, I'm going to be in trouble with the Rampages. By the way, I forgot to mention that the setup, which you all know, doesn't have any Hulks in the villain deck. So the only cards that are going to help me avoid the Rampages are heroes. She-Hulk is in what villain group? She's not in a villain group. She's in a villain group in this set, isn't she? I don't think she's in this one. Am I making things up? Alright, anyway, turn 3. It's going to give us the Brood. It is. Hopefully it works. So the Brood are nasty. If you don't know what they do, because they're from the X-Men set that not everybody has, here's what they do. They have 1 base attack. This villain gets +1 attack for each bystander in the KO pile. And then they've got Fight. KO one of your heroes, then KO a bystander from the bystander stack. So I should be keeping track of that in my tracker. Once I do, I'll update things. But they are just 1 attack. How nice. So I probably should fight them this turn. I've got 4 recruit to work with. Let me focus on the HQ real quick. So we've got, this is the side where I took both of those 2-cost cards. I've got Wand of Watum, which cares about drawing cards. If I get the Doctor Strange card that draws, that'll be nice. I did get Magik, who gets me sidekicks, which a lot of them do draw. That'll be helpful. It started on Yancey Street, does need Fantastic Four, does give me a lot of recruit, which Joe Fixit can work with, so I'm thinking that might be on the right side. So I think I wish that Doctor Strange had Hulk in his names, so I could use him as an artifact for the Rampage, but that's not going to work. I will take Wanda Watum, because I think that's better suited for what I'm going to do over here. And it will refresh the HQ. And there's Growing Anger Hulk. Alright, guess I'm going all Hulk on the right. Although, she is Registration Act. Thank you. So this is Enforcers. That's the other one. So unfortunately, she's not here. Wanda Volku. So the Rampage is going to want both sides to have some Hulk cards, though. So I do want to spread them around a little. Because I don't think there's any wound cancellation in this. So with 2 attack, by the way, I can start beating up Brood. So this one is only going to be 1 attack, so I'll spend the 1 to do that. But then I have to do the following. KO one of your heroes. I will KO this. Get a lot of deck thinning going on. Then KO a bystander from the bystander stack, and then we'll start keeping track of the bystander I get KO'd is the banker. Nope, that was the wound button. I guess that would get him wounded. So that's 1 banker KO'd. And let me start keeping track of that so we can all see if bystanders KO'd. We can all see how powerful the Brood get. Is what the end of that sentence that I didn't finish was. Here we go. Okay, so let's turn that number up to 1, and let's blow up this Brood. Next Brood coming at to attack, and it's going to keep going on from there. If you didn't know any better, right above Wanda right there looks like Hulk is trying to grab a giant chocolate chip cookie, but it's just Thanos and the gauntlet. The infinity cookie. Oh gosh, does that mean everything's in there? I don't think I want to think about that. Okay. Our last turn of 4 and 2, fingers crossed, hopefully. And from the villain deck, does this seem extra zoomed in to you? Nah, it's just the way it is. All right, next card is another Brood coming in. Now this Brood is 2 attack. They don't stop showing up. So gross. There we go. I've got 4 Recruit again. I think I'm going to take more Hulk. I don't think anything in Enforcers put Henchmen back in the hit list. Who would have thought that Brood were such Chthon enthusiasts? Oh, that is a deadly combo if you play those together. So I have some choices here. So I could take Growing Anger to increase the number of Hulk cards to avoid, thank you for the water, to increase the number of Hulk cards to avoid the Rampages, but this card is tempting because I need Recruit. I don't have any other thin cards, but I do have expensive stuff in the HQ. If I take this, I'm about to reshuffle. I got a 5, a 6, and a 5. And I can get Knuckle Sandwich later, start focusing to get attack. Earlier is better here, so I think what I want to do is go for the Recruit. Otherwise, I'm going to be in trouble after this shuffle, and things are going to be real stale here. So we're going to take it started on Yancey Street for 3 instead of Hulk. Hopefully get some more Fantastic Four for those triggers. Oh, by the way, before I put these cards away, I do have 2 attacks, so I could take out the Brood again. I probably should. Yeah, Magik came in, by the way. She's got the teleport, cares about sidekicks. That'll work out. So that's hit him for 2 and KO a hero on this side. So I will KO again a Shield Agent. I got some Recruit that I just got. A Bystander get KO'd. Who is going to be the Triage Nurse? How ironic. Gets KO'd. Increase that counter and blow up this Brood. For the right side this time. And that's it. Alright, now is the reshuffle, so I'm hoping that this side gets some decent Recruit. So I can help clear out the HQ a little bit. A lot of stuff to keep track of in this game, but somehow not really for the Masterminder scheme. Well, the Wounds use is kind of for the scheme. But nothing extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's great. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6 Recruit. That's enough to get Ambitious Enforcer or one of the things. I might even get the things over the Ambitious Enforcer because that's more Recruit for later. So my little gamble there worked out. Okay, I reshuffled and I still got a 4 and 2. So much for what I said before. Turn 5 is another Brood. Well, we are top loaded with Brood here. Not that I'm complaining because they're still relatively low attack. Now they're the attack of a regular Henchman. 3 attack. With my 4 Recruit though. So what I said before is I wanted to spread some of the Hulks around because I want to avoid the Rampages. If I'm going more Joe Fixit on the right, I can afford to take more of those on the right. Take Hulk on the left. The problem is, I don't really have a lot of strength cards to trigger him. Magik will hopefully get some sidekicks, and there are that will work, but they go back once I play them. But for no other reason than that's the only card I can afford from the HQ. I could take an Officer, but I will take Growing Anger. I want to help avoid some of those wounds going forward. Okay. Hulk's Uncommon is probably one I'm not going to get, because that's the one that gives you wounds. Which means I don't know what to do with it if it's in the HQ, because I don't want to cause any escapes. I could just get it and KO it or never use it. That's a great card to Berserk, because you get the attack without having to get wounds. But I don't have that here. Turn 6 is our first non-henchman villain. Micromax comes in. Micromax has size changing. No, the deal is pretty good. I like things Hero said. A lot of people are a little down on it, but I dig it. Oh, you mean Growing Anger? Yes. I thought you meant 2 attack for 3 Recruit, which is also good. Okay, so Micromax here has size changing Instinct, which means he gets, I always get this wrong, -2 attack for each Instinct card you, and I believe this is play with size changing. I always get the exact rules for that in Cosmic Threat wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think it's reveal for Cosmic Threat and play for size changing. Fight KO one of your heroes. Oh, by the way. Oh, it's for 1. Instinct played at all. That's right. I told you, every single time I gotta double check myself. By the way, some subs came in. Let me check out those because, obviously, thank you. Jolt, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 26 months of subs. Wow. Yeah, 26 months. Thank you so much, Jolt. And Rio Firestar, thank you for the Prime sub. 9 months of subs there, who says Magik. And Jolt just did a little bagel wave, so thank you very much. Yes, if you play any instinct at all, he gets -2 attack. Appreciate that, you guys. Okay, so that's all we got to say about that. Let me go ahead and play. Yes, microscopic. All right, that's what I was thinking of. You'd think I'd be able to keep track of all these keywords, but I never assumed that I got them right. Going pretty well. I have a tricky scheme where I have Hulk with a lot of wounds. I'm trying to manage that. This Mastermind isn't too tough, but we'll see how it goes. So I just played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit, and therefore I have a choice to make. So the first thing I actually look at is one of these knuckle sandwiches, because if you know me, I've said this before, I am a sucker for cards that have printed recruit higher than 2. I think that's really great. Very useful. And this one can focus it into attack later in the game. Plus, it works very well with Joe Fixit, and I need to get more expensive cards out. So even though I do have a more expensive card here in Ambitious Enforcer, when you defeat a villain this turn that has 6 attack or more, which is going to be a Brood eventually, it won't work for Micromax if I size changing him. Transform this into Underworld Boss and put it on top of your deck. Yeah, my best move right now, because we are early, is to take a Knuckle Sandwich and use that to clear out more of the HQ, because it is very expensive. So I'm going to spend 5 of my points to take a Knuckle Sandwich, specifically the one on the left. I don't know why, but that one spoke to me. And then we got another Wand of Tomb here. I have 1 measly attack that's not going to do anything, so we're done with that. And hopefully we get to the shuffle soon. It'll be the turn after this one. Okay, I have a Hulk in hand. Let's put him on top just so I don't forget in case a rampage happens. Focus is amazing. I think when we did the keyword bracket, I think it only lost to transform. Maybe there was something else in between. Maybe it was number 3. I don't remember. I can look it up later. All right, turn 7 is Captain Marvel. The OG Captain Marvel, who, through some convoluted circumstances, showed up in Civil War again. Here we go. Fight. Each player swaps a card from their hand with the top card of their deck. That'll be interesting with some of these effects. Escape. Each player swaps their hand with the top 4 cards of their deck. Which also could be a good thing, but I'm probably not going to let him escape. Alright, I got a lot of things to do. So for the first time this game, we're turning on the card and play cam. We have got Wand of Tomb, Doctor Strange. This is a ritual artifact, so basically if you do this thing, you can do the effect. Specifically discard to do the effect. I'm going to play this. It's going to be out on the field. I'm going to tuck it under my mat just so I remember it's an artifact. And I can do that now with the way I've set things up. So if I draw a card, I can discard a card to use that. I got another artifact out here, which is the Book of Cagliostro with if I fought a villain. Hey, no cats in the Sanctum Sanctorum. If you fought a villain, you may discard the Book of Cagliostro to get plus recruit equal to that enemy's VP. Got some decently high VP enemies over here, so that'll be fun. Let's tuck this one under. There you go. Nice and neat. Let's make a little more room. Okay. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3 recruit. And little options. I can take the other Wand of Tomb. I can take the other Growing Anger because I have the first one. But I'm going to hedge my bets on trying to get a lot of attack right now with multiple Wands of Tomb play. But I need some card draw, which I will get. Let me take the other wand for now. And, ooh, there is Joe Fixit's Rare. Check this one out. For Recruit, you can spend any combination of Recruit and Attack to fight the Mastermind this turn. This is a card that will win the game for me on the right side. And I desperately need that to win things quickly. Plus, it is also a Hulk. So it helps me avoid the cross-dimensional Hulk rampage. Has no wounds involved. I did just get a bunch of Recruit on the right side, so recruiting this soon is not out of the question. If I do, I'm going to do everything I can to fight the Brood only on the right-hand side. So I thin that deck drastically and end this thing soon. There are a good variety of how effective rares can be. There are some rares where you go, oh well, and some that are saying that you think this will win the game for me. And this is a this will win the game for me rare. Especially with this setup. So I make it a priority to get it. I don't bet on it before it shows up, but once it does, that's a different story. It's one of those rares where if you're playing with multiple people, you might not be able to get it because it might get stolen from you. Turn 8 is a Spider Friend. So Firestar's entering the city. Firestar, one of those characters that probably is more deserving of a hero set than others that don't have one right now. Plus that team needs some more heroes, right? So Fight, reveal the top card of your hero deck. If it has a recruit icon, KO it. Escape, each player reveals the top card of their deck. If it has an attack icon, KO it. Oh yeah, no, the standard Hulk rare is amazing, but I really like Joe Fixit's too. Yeah, exactly, Rio, that's what I said. A lot of people want to see her playable, but there's so many heroes, so I get it. So no wounds left, no wounds yet. So all I get from an Unstoppable Hulk is 2 attack, but I do have a total of 3 and 4 attack. Let's keep track of that there. Before I play my, well, let me play my agents right here because I might have to KO something. Okay, so Micromax I can fight because I've played an Instinct, so he goes down to 4 attack. So let me actually do this, thanks to size changing. We've got Captain Marvel, I can't fight Firestar, I can't fight the Brood, I could fight. But I will take on Micromax because I do have the size changing, and I don't want any escape. City's getting kind of full, so I'll spend the 4 with size changing to take him out. And like I said, I gotta save something to KO. I did want to save the KO for the other side, but I also don't want an overrunning city, so we'll take care of that. 3 recruit, though, is going to give me... I guess I'll take the Growing Anger Hulk to move things along. Oh, wait, this is the side I wanted to thin. What am I talking about? That's exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, it's Clobberin' time. Second rare in the HQ. This is also a good one for this side. 5 printed attack. Strength, you get +3 attack for each other strength card you played this turn. One of my favorite pieces of flavor text this entire game. Thing doesn't wear a watch, but he's happy to tell you what time it is. Just dancing around it. Alright, here's a reshuffle. Let's see how much recruit this hand has, because now there's 2 rares I want. And I'm definitely going to take Hulk Runs This Town first, because that card can help me get the other card. Yeah, he doesn't need card draw in there. Yeah, this right hand is going to do well. The hand already feels thin. I've KO'd a couple things already. All right, here we go. I'm nervous shuffling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good news and bad news. Bad news is I don't have a lot of recruit here. The good news is there's not a lot of cards left in the deck, so my next hand after this is probably going to be pretty good as far as recruit goes. And that'll let me get some stuff. If I get both of the non-grays that have recruit, I'll do it. So there probably will be grays in there. All right, turn number 9 gives us Blade from the Registration Enforcers. If you fight him in the sewers rooftops, you get +2 recruit. Well, he's in the sewers right now. There you go. Filling up that city, though. Okay. Trouble, though. I'm running out of things to fight. I'm going to play Wanda Tomb as an artifact. Let's, I'm going to tuck it under the other one. So we'll do it this way so we know I have 2 of these guys. But I have to... Well, ritual... Okay, so I could use the ritual artifact after I fight the Brood to give me extra recruit, but that's only 1. So what I really need is a way to draw some cards. Magik's going to help with that. She's going to give me a sidekick. I'm hoping to get one that gives me draw so I can start playing these Doctor Strange cards. Let's see who I get. I gain a standard sidekick. That's exactly what I wanted. Probably won't... It's not going to show up in the next shuffle, though. I do have 3 attack and 1 recruit. I did want to save the Brood, but I'm filling up the city, so I think I'm going to take this out while I can. So for 3 attack, we will KO my agent, and we will KO a bystander. It is the aspiring hero. Very tragic story there. And that's 3 bystanders KO'd. We blow up the Brood, and the next one that comes in is going to be just a little stronger than that. I don't think I have any other cards that I can draw. I'm not seeing the Doctor Strange card that can... Oh, left side is not having a good day. Over here. Right side is another story, but this hand is not a great one. This hand cannot take out the Brood anymore, so I might be in trouble. Because 2 turns not fighting anything. We'll see what the villain deck has in store for me. Turn 10. Oh, that's what it has in store for me. Okay, that is twist number 3. Because we had Pagliacci play an extra twist. So this is a cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage, everybody, and guess who has no Hulk cards at all in either gray-only hand? That's the bad news. The good news is it saves me a turn of the city advancing, but I do have to pass out 2 of the very rare 12 wounds. Yep, didn't defeat any Hulk villains, so that's it. Okay, we got a blinding flash on the right and a standard wound on the left. At least the right side can KO wounds. Now we're gonna reduce that, or increase that counter to 2 out of 12 wounds used. I'm not gonna freak out about this. We'll be okay. Twist 7 to 10 is where I'm in trouble. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds. So I can afford to fail no more, or I can afford for one side to fail 1 more time, and I'll still be fine up to twist 10. If my math is correct. Okay, back to my turn. I've got a 3 and 3, so nothing I can fight for 3 attack, and nothing here I can recruit for 3 recruit. It is a dud turn, so it is up to me to pick an officer or a sidekick, or do nothing. Do I have enough recruit already? I am going to get a bit of an insurance policy on this expensive stuff and get an officer, plus I do have focus, so the extra recruit doesn't really hurt me. Let's pick up an officer for 3. If I'm lucky, it'll be a strength officer. It's not, it's the Nick Fury officer, but it is an officer nonetheless. Okay, let's see if this next hand is as good as I thought it was going to be. That's 3 recruit, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the next turn I have over here is a question of which rare do I want. I can KO the wound as well, so I can hit Blade for 4. Oh, I can get extra recruit on top of that. I think I still take Hulk runs this town because that's going to give me more recruit I can use to get Thing. Hey, Dino Mike, thank you for the resub. That was a good turn to do it. It's going to be a good turn coming up. 10 recruit. Yes, because of Blade. Yeah, what did I cut? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that because of Blade? We were on the same page. All right, turn 11. It's going to be... Yeah, demolishing is going to really help me here. All right. Hey, that's not a demolish. I'll take it. Okay, this is fine. This is fine, you guys. It's another cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage. Left side fails. Right side does not, because I have Hulk. Oh yeah, I forgot that I was playing in that order. If I play it in the smart order, then yeah. So that's 12 recruit, actually, after I take Blade. Fight Blade. Alright, anyway, 1 wound goes out. That's the threshold I was allowed to hit, but I'm probably going to fail more. The left hand gains a wound. Okay, wounds used is 3 out of 12. If I can avoid all the other wounds for twists 5 to 6, I'm safe. But I don't think I can do that, so I just got to focus on my plan. I've got 5 recruit here, which means I can take the uncommon Magik, which ramps up based on how many sidekicks I play, plus it's a teleport. I could also take Knuckle Sandwich, but it's best to consolidate that in one spot. So I'm taking Dimensional Portal for 5. I need to draw, so that's not going to help me there. Teleport is not a draw. Oh, there's Threaten and Bribe. This is a good one. Choose a villain. You can spend any combination of recruit and attack to fight it this turn. That'll help me with the city, especially the Brood. Okay, so what I need in this hand on the left, after the shuffle, is that sidekick. If I get it, I can discard both Wands of Atum and get +6 attack. I've already got 2 attack with Hulk. So I think I'll be okay. But yeah, Demolishing is going to come in and screw everything up if that happens. 4, 5, 6. Oh, I just got both wounds. But I have 5 attack. Still could fight stuff. Alright. Fingers crossed. Hope nothing messes up what I want to do here. We've got Agent Jimmy Woo, who is not going to demolish me. And he's going to do some close-up magic when rescued. But he's going to get captured by Blade, who are technically both in the MCU together. Technically. We've seen a lot more Jimmy Woo than we've seen Blade. Okay. We are going to do some stuff, you guys. I'm going to start with Unstoppable Hulk. Get rid of that Grievous wound I have. KOing the Blinding Flash because I already have it. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Blow it up for 4 total attack. Now let's put this in the correct order so I get the recruit from Thing. So next, Knuckle Sandwich. I got 3 recruit. I can do the magic. Okay. Blade isn't a fan of your magic tricks. I can do, yeah, doesn't have time for that foolishness. So I can focus the recruit to get +2 attack anytime I want, and I might do that after I get my rare. But because I did play thing, I do get to trigger the superpower. So 2 recruit plus 2 recruit is 4. I'm up to 7 recruit. And after the agents, that's 8, 9, 10. So if I choose to fight Blade, is there a chance I can get both rares? If I fight him, I'll get 2 recruit as 12. That's 5 after I recruit Joe Fixit. And Jimmy Woo, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. The player on your left says one of those card names. Mix them up, reveal one and say it's your card. If it is, draw it. I don't think I have a card that has 3 or more recruit besides Knuckle Sandwich, so that's not going to give me that much more. So anyway, once again, I can do Hulk runs this town, spend any combo to fight the Mastermind. We've also got this Clobber in time, give me an attack ramp. I want to get both, so do I take Hulk runs this town? Because the turn I play that, I'm probably going to be able to get the rare. So I will do that, even though the rare is more, thing's rare is more expensive. This one will lead to the other one. So taking it for 7, plus the Rampage deal. Oh! And I got 3 recruit left. I'm going to have 5, though, so let's take care of our fighting. Alright, so let's fight Blade in the sewers to get +2 attack. And I do that, so he pulls up. And that's left with Jimmy Woo. So let's, I need your guys' help here. Top 2 cards of my deck are these. Growing Anger Hulk and a Shield Trooper. I need you guys to say one of these card names. Let's see which one gets said more while I mix these up. It's hard to mix up 2 cards. We got 3 for Growing Anger, 4 for Growing Anger, 5 for Growing Anger, 2 for the Trooper. So it looks like it's going to be Hulk. All right. How's my magic? Is this your card? It is. I draw it. The rest goes back. So I drew Growing Anger. Thank you very much. Which means that I get 2 attack. Plus, thanks to Knuckle Sandwich, I get a 3rd. And I rescue Jimmy Woo, by the way. Doesn't really do anything for me, but it helps me, I don't know, get through the deck a little faster, even though I only have 1 card left. Did I get the recruit from Blade? I forgot, so I'll get 5 recruit. And I can get another Knuckle Sandwich. What's the smartest thing I can do? More recruit is good for what I have with the Mastermind. I've got carefully considered smashing, 2 recruit, and then smash 2. And then I've got threaten and bribe Joe Fixit, fighting villains. I think that Knuckle Sandwich is still the smartest thing to take right now because it's essentially a 3 attack towards the Mastermind, or I can focus it later. Let's get it. Okay, and then Wando Atum is out for the left-hand side to never be able to play. Right-hand side could still do some more deck thinning. And I'll be able to handle, if I take Threaten and Bribe, I can handle those Brood. Or its Clobber in time will do that for me. Firestar's dangerous, look at that. Her fight effect is the top card of my deck, if it has a recruit icon, KO it. So I probably don't want to fight her over here unless I know the knowledge, because she can KO my rare. Or things uncommon. Or anything else that's good. Not the best hand, but it is 4 recruit to get one of these Joe Fixits. I think this game is going to go well. I don't think the left-hand side is going to be partially responsible for that. Turn 13 is Spider-Man, an annoying hero if you're fighting him, a very loyal ally if you're fighting alongside him. So, fight, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If that card is worth 2 VP or more, it has a Hulk, and that's what matters. Yes, we have a Hulk for the scheme. If you play a card from the villain deck this way, put Spider-Man back on top of the villain deck. Escape, each player gains a bindings, and it will be bindings, which is gross. I can fight him this turn, but I can also fight Firestar, and I'm less worried about fighting her over here if I decide not to teleport magic. I can also rest and KO my wounds, but I think I'll be okay if I just keep clearing the city. So we got Dimensional Portal, I'm not going to do anything else except play this. So I'll play it. In fact, I'm not activating any powers. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 raw attack. Take Threaten and Bribe on the left-hand side for Magik's trigger. Yes. For Magik's trigger. What do you mean? Oh, for the covert. Yes, I was overthinking it. Like, what cares about choosing a villain and spending? No, it's the covert we're talking about. Why was that scheme all the way over there? All right, let's see if I KO a good card or not. Nope, wrong one. Oh, for to recruit on it. Gotcha. Yes, that would be helpful too for actually recruiting sidekicks. Okay, let's do it. Reveal the top card of my deck. If it has a recruit icon, KO it. I'm going in blind here. Okay, so no KO. No good KO or bad KO. I'm fine with that. So we'll blow her up. And that flipped over for some reason. And that's all I can do. I guess I could, hold on. I can do the Book of Cagliostro if I wanted to. Real quick. I just took out an enemy that was worth 3 VP. So I can discard the book to get 3 recruit. Yeah, I'll do that so I can get Threaten and Bribe. Although I do kind of want that on the other side though. So yeah, Threaten and Bribe is like you said, good for the psychic engine, but the right hand side is so much more recruit, and those brood are gonna get strong. Regardless, I will do the Book of Cagliostro thing. I will discard it to get +3 recruit because I did fight an enemy. So I'm at 4 total recruit before I end this turn. I can take another Wand over Tomb that's not going to do anything right now. You know what? It's a common. I want more Hulks over here to avoid the wound, so I will take it. A pretty good turn for a hand that had 2 wounds in it. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I do have a side. Okay, so this is the turn where I play my wands. Turn 15. I might not even play them if I don't have enough attack to do much. Pagliacci's at 9 attack, by the way. I can't forget about him. Turn 14, another brood, and this brood is 4 attack. Things are getting dire with them. What do I have in my hand? I've got 1, 2, 3 attack. No wounds to KO. That's 5 attack. I've got 4 recruit. So I can focus 3 of this recruit to get 2 attack. That'll give me 7. Is there any reason I want to do that? So just checking out my enemies. I can fight the brood right now without having to do that. And that'll give me some, that'll give me some more KO, which I do want over here. I can afford to KO my agents now. As far as recruiting, I'm probably going to take carefully considered smashing. Spider-Man, if I did decide to focus instead of doing that recruit, I could try to hit Spidey as well. But he's going to play Brood. I don't want to speed up the deck. You know, I'm probably just not going to fight Spidey. He's too dangerous as far as speeding things up. He'll play Strikes and Twists too. I don't like that at all. He'll go back into the deck, but what I mean by speeding things up is play the Master Strikes and Scheme Twist earlier. I don't like that. Well, actually, I could do that on purpose while I have Hulks out. If I know it's a strike, but I don't know it's a strike, and left hand doesn't have any Hulks. So I will not risk that. I'm just going to go ahead and fight the Brood for 4 as is. Get some KO on top of this. Yeah, let's KO this agent that I've got. And KOing who's the unlucky soul getting KO'd right now. Another aspiring hero. Wow, we're taking out a lot of aspiring heroes today. And then we blow up this Brood. We defeat them, and that is 4 bystanders KO'd for the Brood. Next one comes in at 5 attack. Not going to focus. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the carefully considered smashing. This is a 4-point card if I use the rare. Which is if I get the trigger, which I probably will. So get 3 there. There we go, Keeper of the Sanctum. If you control an artifact, draw a card. This is what the left hand has been eating the whole time. He has that key card, and that's it. Alright, look at this hand, you guys. This is the rare. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is just enough to recruit his Clobber in time. This is also a hit on the Mastermind if I wanted to. But I think it's in my best interest to take its Clobber in time first. If I'm playing for speed, I still would take the rare first because I could get more hits on him later. If I have attack on this, plus I have a lot of strength, that's gonna be something else. 5 cards in my hand. There's a reason for that. Right? I don't remember what it is. Turn 15 is a Master Strike. Okay. Here we go. No reason. Okay, if there's no reason, then I just need to draw one more card. So this Demolishes might hurt on the right-hand side. Might prevent me from getting that rare. So I'll draw. I probably just missed one. There we go. Okay, this is Master Strike number 2. Demolish each player. So, I have on the right-hand side 0. Well, it's not going to be a 0. 5, 7, and 3. I won't mind if the 3 gets demolished. Top part of the hero deck. Let me go over to the hero deck cam so we can see it together. Whatever this cost is, each player has to discard a card of that cost. If it's a 2, that's also going to hurt me. And it is a 4. I don't think anybody's got a 4. So luckily, I do have to tuck this Threaten and Bribe, but I got away with it. Nothing gets demolished. And that is all the Mastermind does on Strike 2. Strike 3 is going to be a twist, so I got to watch out for that. Okay, let's do some math here. If I draw 2, I don't know, agents, that'll give me 3, 6, 8 attack when I decide to do that, which is enough to hit some stuff. I'm probably going to actually hit the Mastermind this turn. So let's see. Here's a standard sidekick. I return it to the sidekick stack to draw 2 cards, and I draw Magik and an agent. So we'll see later if I want to actually play those artifacts. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit, 2 attack, and with the ritual artifacts, you can do those anytime during your turn if you did the thing. Rather than New Mutants, I did not play a covert, so I just will gain a single sidekick, and that is going to be Red Wing. Okay, so if I discard both ritual artifacts, that's plus 6 attack, that's going to be 8. Unfortunately, I just was 1 short from hitting the Mastermind. Is this a good turn to try to hit the Mastermind, or to try to hit Spider-Man? Left-hand side has no Hulks, so no. Captain Marvel, each player swaps a card from their hand with the top card of their deck. If I do this, left-hand side does nothing because I've already played all my cards. Right-hand side does have to do it. It won't hurt me. So that will though require me to discard both ritual artifacts. That's going to be kind of a waste. That'll be 8 attacks spinning it on something for 6. So I think what I'm going to do actually is not discard my artifacts. Which might sound silly, but what I am going to do is recruit Keeper of the Sanctum so I can trigger them sooner than later. I will be doing a reshuffle, so I feel better about leaving them out there. There's another Magik. It's not the right time to use my artifacts, even though this is the first time I could have used them. If I get the Doctor Strange card in hand, I'm going to be very happy about that. Sometimes I make a decision, and it doesn't work out, and that's fine. But when it does work out, it does feel very good to be able to have confidence that you made the right choice. That is true. I need all 5 wands at once. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. I don't know what the left-hand side is doing. All right, right-hand side. Come on. Turn 16. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, well, I can no longer safely avoid all of the twists. And that's a problem because Pagliacci is going to speed things up on strike 5. So now it's a race against the clock. Okay, cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage. Right-hand side succeeds, left-hand side fails. And that's going to do it. Yeah, no Hulks in my victory pile at all. So now I lose. on twist 10 as soon as that happens. Maybe sooner if I get more wounds. So let's try to speed this game up. I think I can, though. So we've got Hulk runs this town. I can spend any combination of recruit and attack to fight the Mastermind this turn. I might not do that because I'm trying to get the rare, even though I still want to win fast. Knuckle Sandwich, once again, 3 recruit I can focus later. Growing Anger is going to give me 3 total attack thanks to the superpower. A 4th attack from my Trooper. And 2 recruit from my Agents gives me 9 total. Yeah, right hand side is doing well, so hopefully I have enough time to take care of stuff. Not gonna fight Spider-Man again. I guess, again, it's not gonna speed things up now. I'm already doomed. But I still kind of want to wait until the other side has a Hulk to just extend how long I can survive. If it's after, I might do it anyway. But yeah, let's go ahead and pick up his clobbering time. And the rares are the least likely to get demolished, by the way. They still can, but the least likely. There's Knuckle Sandwich again. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there with my attack. And I will hit Pagliacci in the next opportunity. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be a great turn to actually get that rare. But I also kind of want to see more Brood so I can start KOing all my Greys. Not my Grey Hulk. A good focus turn, though. Get some decent attack just by focusing. All that recruit. I have more recruit with Thing there as well. Okay, turn 17. This hand that can't really do much either. It's going to be Black Cat showing up. She's the one who caused that twist to be played. Elusive 6, which means I have to make at least 6 recruit to fight her. Don't spend it, but right hand side will do that easily. Fight, each player reveals the top card of their deck. Choose any number of those cards to be discarded. Let's put the Book of Cagliostro back out as the artifact. We're going to gain a sidekick. That sidekick is going to be a standard. Very welcome over here. And all I've got left is 1, 2 recruit and 1 attack. I could get a sidekick or I could rest the wound away. What makes more sense to do? I have 2 wounds in here. I have a Grievous wound. So I'm gonna get a sidekick and hope the Grievous wound shows up later with a standard wound. So we'll get a sidekick. Magik wants those anyway. And it's just another standard. Plus I need those for the artifacts if I don't get Doctor Strange. Can you tell the left-hand side has done less KOing? But I did get the Keep of the Sanctum, so this is a 2, 4, 5, 11 attack turn. This is a Mastermind hit. And Pagliacci's not too tough to actually fight. He just tries to make you lose fast. Turn 18 is Deadpool from the Registration Enforcers, and he has an ambush, which is kind of gross. His ambush is each player reveals a card that costs 5 or discards down to 5 cards. Right-hand side's fine, I reveal Thing. Left-hand side does not, because he's worthy. This Deadpool is worthy, of course. So, who am I going to keep on this side? Keep Doctor Strange. Keep Hulk. That's going to give me, again, there's probably some extra attack I don't need. 3 recruits going to get me another wand. So I'll get rid of this Trooper and hope I don't need it. I don't think I do. So I got 5 cards left. Let's kind of get messy over here. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3 recruit. We've got Knuckle Sandwich for 3 more recruit. And then we've got It Started on Yancey Street for 4 more recruit. Up to 10, and then Fury there gives me 12 total recruit. So I could focus 4 times to get 8 attack if I wanted to, which would let me hit Deadpool and Black Cat. And it's the same effect on Deadpool, so I kind of want to get this effect, get rid of this right now. I have enough cards, I just want to KO things. So let's do that. Let's focus 4 times, focus 4 times to get 8 total attack. So focus completely, turn 12 recruit into 8 attack. And yeah, let's take out Deadpool. Same effect, nothing happens. We already did it. And I'm down to 3. I'll take out Black Cat for 2. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. Choose a number of those cards to be discarded. Here they are. I will discard both of them. Trooper from the left and wound... Trooper from the right and wound on the left. And that's it for Black Cat. I've got myself some freed up space in the city now. A nice thing-focused turn, which you don't get a lot of. Okay, clobbering time. Both rares in one hand? No, I already played the rare. No, I didn't. Oh, look. Look at that, folks. I got the double rare. So, I only got one strength in hand, though, which is kind of a bummer. But, towards the Mastermind, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 18. I can hit the Mastermind twice with this hand. And once in the next left hand, so... Unless something else crazy happens, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Here we go, turn 19 is... Well, that's something that could happen. And yeah, and no time to waste, because this is speeding up. That was twist number 6, another cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage. Hey, look at that, left-hand side's got a Hulk, right-hand side's got a Hulk, so I actually completely avoid this one, which is nice. And I gotta pause for a second, because Dre has just resubbed with a Prime sub. Thank you so much, Dre. They've been subscribed for 35 months, almost 3 years. Very hard to believe, but thank you so much, Dre, for that. This is, I'm assuming, in advance of hitting Pagliacci, which I'm about to do. So, for you, let me go ahead and do this right now. Keeper of the Sanctum is 2 attack. If I control an artifact, draw a card. I definitely do, so I will draw a card. And I draw into, oh, Red Wing, hello. Even more, when it rains it pours, I guess. Let's play Red Wing. Actually, yeah, let's play Red Wing. Top 3 cards in my deck. 1, 2, 3. Draw 1, put the rest back in the order. Let's draw a Dimensional Portal, put the 2 troopers back. I could have saved Red Wing for later, but I did already get Doctor Strange, so I think I'm okay there. So let's play my 3 agents. 1, 2, 3. 3 recruit. And now I am going to discard both artifacts. And then I'll decide what to do with... Oh, I'm going to play Growing Anger. I'll play Hulk for 2 attack. I'll decide what to do with Magik later. But I do have the Wand of Atum. If I drew a card, I may discard this to get +3 attack. I did, so discard the first one, up to 7 attack. Discard the second one, up to 10 attack. And 10 is greater than 9 by 1. So let's spend 9 of that attack and hit the Mastermind right now. Okay, I got Jester of a Twisted Opera. Each other player may KO a card from the discard pile that costs 1 or more. Demolish each of those players who does not. Ooh, this is rough. If I don't do this, I risk messing up this really good hand. Even though I have a 3 and a 4 cost. So I might have to sacrifice somebody. And I think it's going to be Nick Fury. It's a card from my discard pile that costs 1 or more. So sorry, I will choose to KO him. All things considered, I got off easy with that one. And that tactic is gone. Now I've got 3 recruit left. Is there anything I want to take over here? Yeah, I'll take the other Wand of Atum. I actually have an engine now, so we're going to go ahead and take it for 3. And then I played a sidekick this turn, so hold up. Do I want to play Magik or not? If I do, I'll get 1 attack for the sidekick I played, plus the 2 base, so I'll go up to 4. This would be a good turn to flush out another twist. Exactly, Nerd Crit, I was right there with you. So, the only downside there is, I kind of waste Magik's extra attack that way, instead of teleporting her. But this is one of the best times to do that. So I think I'm still going to do it. So we'll play Dimensional Portal. Twist is too high. What do you... Oh, we're on 7 now. Okay, yeah, I didn't even keep track of where we were. That is true, that is true. Where's my scheme button? Yes. Next is twist 7, so everybody just gets wounds next. That's right. I missed that we crossed that Rubicon there. So I don't have to do that right now. So I'll just teleport Magical Portal because I can. So I have to win quick, but next turn's gonna be a good turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in a reshuffle. I think I got this in the bag. Both sides actually have something decent. Even left-hand side's got an engine now, like I said, so. 2 more cards drawn. The demolishing still can hurt me, though. Don't want to get cocky on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 attack. I have no wands, and I got Doctor Strange, and that's not great, but... Let's see what I can do here. Turn 20, another Brood. Okay. So they pop in at a measly 5 attack. But let's do our stuff. Let's play a couple of rares, shall we? So Hulk runs this town. I can spend any combo of recruit and attack to fight the Mastermind this turn. It's not the Mastermind once this turn. You can do this as much as you can. And for me, it might be 2. If I play Joe Fixit first, Smash 2 gives me 2 attack. If I play it second, I get 3 attack from things, so it makes more sense to play this first. So I'll play it without triggering the power. 6 recruit. Do I have a wound? I don't think I got one. I think I've been avoiding them. So no wound to KO. I just get 2 attack. I have an agent and a trooper. So 1 attack, 1 recruit. And I'll play its clobber in time. I have 8 attack, plus 3 attack for each other strength card I played this turn. This could have been more, but I'll take what I got. So I'm up to 11 attack and 7 recruit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Pagliacci for straight attack right now. So I have 2 attack left, and I have just enough to hit him a second time later, but let's hit him for the first time. I got to speed it up. Okay, Creative Assassin. Fight, you get Versatile 3. Wow. What a turn to get Versatile. So, cool. That means I can get 2 recruit, 2 attack. I'm going to turn that into, 3 recruit, 3 attack. I'm going to turn it into 3 attack. So I'm up to 5 attack. Because I'm going to hit a Brood as well. So let's next hit, well, I put Twist in a weird place. Okay. I'm going to spend all 7, well... No, I shouldn't say my recruit for Ambitious Enforcer. I gotta keep hitting the Mastermind. So I'm gonna spend all 7 recruit. No, I can't. Maybe I'll still fight Spider-Man this turn. Alright, 7 recruit and 2 attack. That'll put me at 9 more attack, so let's hit him again. Or 9 more... I don't have 9 attack. I'm spending 7 recruit and 2 attack to hit the Mastermind, technically. Thanks to Hulk runs this town. Third tactic. Commedia del Morte. Fight each player may gain 2 wounds. Demolish each of those players who does not. No, each other player. No thanks. So I have to demolish the right-hand side. I got 0, 4, and 5 costs. Get recruit instead. You can get a thing. Oh, if I did that. That's okay. Demolish. Hero deck. It's gonna be a 5 cost. So that means Magik is gone on the left-hand side, the teleported one, which wouldn't have been there if I didn't teleport it, so discard her. Which is kind of a bummer. And for 3 attack, I can actually hit Spidey. Let's see what happens. Fight, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's worth 2 or less, play it. If that happens, put Spidey back on top. So, what's there? Oh! 2, he's worth 2, just barely made it. So I play Moon Knight. He swaps places with Moon Knight. He tag teams out. He tags out. So Moon Knight comes in, who has KO power, and then Spidey's gonna go back in. Whoop! Spidey's gonna go back to the villain deck. On top of the villain deck. Well, at least I know I don't have a villain coming in next turn. So Moon Knight popped in with some KO power. Five and a reshuffle. This would be a decent time to draw things rare. If I can thin this deck just a little more, I can get a pretty guaranteed hit on the Mastermind each turn. We're on turn 20. I have some turns left. I think I'm okay for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can hit the Mastermind with this hand, though, actually. Believe it or not. He is going down. He's going down soon. Turn 21 is, hey, look, it's Spidey. Big surprise. So he comes back into the city. I've got Threaten and Bribe here choose a villain, you can spend any combination of recruit and attack to fight it this turn. I'm not going to get enough attack. Well, let me actually play Keeper of the Sanctum first so I can see what I draw. Threaten and Bribe works pretty well, though, with the Book of Cagliostro. That'll give me recruit. By the way, the Book of Cagliostro also works pretty well with Joe Fixit, so some of you might do that combo. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. So 2 attack, I do control an artifact, which is that book, so I draw an agent. Let's play all my grays. So that's 1, 2 recruit, and 1, 2, 3 attack. So up to 5 attack, 2 recruit, and threaten and bribe, 2 more recruit. Who am I fighting with recruit this turn? I want to say Moon Knight's KO. I want him to go to the rooftops, actually, so I can KO him. Well, I can fight Captain Marvel with the combination. Just get him out of there and not waste the KO power on somebody else. Yeah, I'll choose Captain Marvel to threaten and bribe. Although, that means I can't get Keeper of the Sanctum Doctor Strange, but I do want to hit something in the city. And if I hit Spider-Man, it might not make the city smaller. So let's threaten and bribe Captain Marvel, spending 5 attack. Or I could spend 4 recruit and 1 attack. I could hit the Brood, but I do want that KO power on the right. I don't want... Well, this, again, left hand side's doing fine. So... yeah. There's going to be more Brood, and they're going to be stronger. You know what? I have KO power. I have double KO power if I let Moon Knight move over, so that's fine. But this is each player swaps the card from their hand with the top card of their deck. That could mess up the right-hand side's next turn. So I don't really want to do that. I want the rares to be together. So I'm going to... yeah, I'll hit the Brood. I'll hit the Brood for 5. Okay, let's KO a shield agent. And bystander is going to be a standard bystander getting KO'd this time. That's 5 bystanders KO'd, so the next Brood that come in are going to be 6 attack. We got 4 recruit left, and I will use that to get another Keeper of the Sanctum, because if I get those wands back out, this is going to be quite useful. Another Growing Anger. I really want to see what the second edition Hulk cards look like, because there's a chance I'll like these Marvel 3D ones better. They're really good. Oh, this is a rest turn if I ever saw one. Not that I can afford to wait that long. But I can play the artifact without and still rest, so I mean I can't really do anything else. I don't really have much of a choice in that one. Okay, turn 22. Another Blade comes in. Alright, Moon Knight's on the rooftops. That's double KO if I take him out. And I do have a couple grays, so we'll see what I end up doing. Knuckle Sandwich is going to be, once again, 3 recruit. Focus ability is active for me to be able to use. It's centered on Yancey Street, gives me 4 recruit thanks to the superpower, up to 7. And that's 8 recruit. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack after the Growing Anger superpower. I'm at 5. Another rare's worth. I could focus twice. Focus 6 recruit to get 9 attack, and I can hit him again. But I can't hit the Mastermind and Moon Knight this turn. Do I hit the... if I hit Moon Knight, I'll be in even better shape. I'll lose 2 grays. But if I don't hit the Mastermind, this hand's gonna rest, and I might have a escape. And I don't want that. So I think I have to hit the city. Or risk an escape, which is kind of going to hurt my score. So I don't want to do that. Yeah, so we're going to actually hit Moon Knight, and hopefully that doesn't cost me the game, time-wise. Usually you want to play the fastest game, but if it's going to cost you an escape, that's probably not worth it. Alright, fight him, KO one of your allies or heroes. Then if you fought Moon Knight on the rooftops, KO another one of your heroes. So an agent and a trooper are going to go. Yeah, poor left side. Last time it was the right-hand side that was kind of getting the short end of the stick, I think. But it's all in the name of teamwork, right? Okay, with 8 recruit, though, I could focus and then get 4 more. Or I can just take Ambitious Enforcer When you defeat a villain this turn that has 6 attack or more, which is Brood coming up, transform this into Underworld Boss and put on top of your deck. Underworld Boss, by the way, is this. Choose a villain in your victory pile, you get plus attack equal to its printed VP. The highest I've got is 5, which is pretty good. But I have better stuff, honestly, right now in my deck. The 5 attack is 5 attack. I think I'm going to focus once. Focus Knuckle Sandwich. Because I need to clear the city. Down to 5 gives me 2 attack, up to 3. Actually, I can do this. I'm going to do it again. Focus 3, down to 2. Get 2 attack, up to 5. We're going to hit Blade in the sewers to get 2 recruit. And I'm at 4 recruit. That cost me 4 attack. And I'm going to focus once again down to 1 to get 2 more attack. And we're going to try hitting Spider-Man again. Alright. Spending the 2 attack. Top card of the villain deck is another Spider-Man. But Spider-Man doesn't play at Spider-Man because Spider-Man is worth 3 VP, so Spider-Man gets defeated while Spider-Man stays in the villain deck. I hope that wasn't confusing to you. So, goodbye. Okay, so Spidey's coming back in. Or, yeah, basically. But we know that I've almost cleared the city, which is nice. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, the other rare didn't end up in my hand. That's too bad. And 1 strength card. I got the same combo. I just fat fingered the button, so I guess I got an extra Master Strike. It's right next to my turn. I don't think I've done that before. Let's turn it down to... Nope. That was a turn counter. I can turn down the number of Master Strikes. There we go. Okay. This is a rest turn. So we know what happens. Just when we thought we were rid of him, he comes back. Okay. He comes back in. There he is. Oh, I never KO'd this this tactic. Oh, I forgot which side did it. This is the left side, wasn't it? Yes, it was the left side, because right-hand side didn't demolish. I'm pretty sure the left-hand side got that tactic. Not that it matters. Okay, so I'm going to play the Wand of Atum. There it is as my artifact. And I will do nothing else. It was right. If you think it was right, I'll put it on the right. Right-hand side got Creative Assassin, the versatile 3-1, right? I don't remember, and I could be wrong, but it doesn't matter. If you guys think it's right, I'll pop it over there. So I rest. Oh, the wounds hurt themselves for some reason. Because it was demolished 5. Yes, you're right. Somebody's paying attention. I guess you've earned your name. So, yeah, right-hand side got it. Okay, 3 wounds. KO'd. And that's it. Wait. That was the left hand's turn. Oh, did I not switch over? Oh, I didn't switch over. That's right. I didn't press the button because Spider-Man came in. So this was turn 23. That's what tripped me up. All right. Turn 23 is over. New hand for turn 23. Because I knew what the villain was, I didn't press the button, which was dumb of me. And I got a couple of Wand of Atoms coming out. Okay, we're over to turn 24. Back on track. This is still a hit on the Mastermind. Turn 24 is another twist, and I gotta hit the Mastermind because those keep happening. Okay, that was twist number 7. I thought I hit both buttons. I guess I only hit the one. Yeah, each player gets a wound. That's not good. So, 2 wounds go out. Oh. Did I update the wound counter? I don't think I did. There's fewer than that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I missed that 1 I got before, so it should be at 6 wounds used as of this twist. Okay, halfway there, but they're just gonna keep coming out. But that did just power up Unstoppable Hulk, which is kind of funny. So let's do the thing. All right, I can KO that wound I just got for 2 extra attack. So I do. I've got 4 total attack. I won't do the smash because things is better. 2 recruit there. Grays give me 1, 2 more recruit. Trooper gives me a 5th attack, and his clobber in time gives me 5 attack plus 3 for each other strength card I played. I played 1. He's not really hitting his full potential, but 13 attack is 13 attack. Let's hit the Mastermind for 9. This is the last tactic, you guys. It is Insane Clown Has a Posse, one of my favorite tactic names. Each other player may KO a Wrecking Crew, which is actually going to be, who's the first group listed here alphabetically? Was it Registration? Yeah. Each other player may KO a Registration Enforcers from the victory pile, demolish each of those players who does not. I'll probably just take the Demolish. I don't want to lose the VP at this point. Yeah, I'm not hitting the Mastermind this turn anyway, so we'll just not do the KO, and we'll do the Demolish. Hero deck, we've got a 4 cost. So with that 4 cost, I think I'm safe, because all I had were those decks going everywhere. Yeah, I've got yep, nothing there. So I've got 4 attack left. I think we can try to fight Spider-Man again, because why not? So we'll spend the 2. Top card of the villain deck is revealed to be Black Cat, who does come in. They're working together again. Not really great for Peter when he does that. But anyway, she comes in because she's 2 VP or less, and he takes her spot. And for 4 recruit, is there anything I want to take? Now, I could take Growing Anger, which could help power up its Clobber in time. But since I have these 2 rares that are so good, I don't think I want to take anything else. So I'm going to pass, actually. I just want to get rid of cards at this point. I only have 1 more hit on the Mastermind anyway. This is definitely screaming know when to stop recruiting kind of moment. Alright. Here's my hand so far. I've already got enough to hit the Mastermind on turn 26. I mean, does it really? The answer is yes. Yes, it does. Alright. She'll be better for him than MJ, but that's only because the writers hate him. Yeah, that's the thing, right? People say that the writers hate Spider-Man. I've read a bunch of the comics, and I have opinions, but there's a reason, I think. I'm more of an apologist for, like, Peter can't be happy, and it's kind of a bummer. I understand. Although I would love to see a universe where that's different. Alright, so Spidey comes back in. Although I did say, I do think some writers went too far, of course. Am I going to win on this turn before I even get to the other turn? I think so. Look at that. So, 1 to a tomb. 1 to a tomb. That's enough to hit the Mastermind. I'm going to hit him with my magic wands. Sidekick. Draw 2 cards. I'll play Growing Anger for 2 attack, so I can hit somebody. And I will discard all 3 wands of a tomb to get 9 attack, which is enough to hit the Mastermind. I'm at 11 now, thanks to that sidekick drawing a card. Let's get a little more VP though. I didn't make enough recruit to hit Black Cat, so I might though, actually. We'll see what happens. Let me go ahead and hit Spider-Man for 2. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit Spidey first. Watch it play another twist or something. Let's see what happens. We got the Brood, who do come in, and they swap with Spidey. And these Brood are 6 attack. Brood. I'm surprised I played a game where the Brood didn't get over 6 attack just because of how things went. Yeah, left side is doing stuff. I have 9 attack left. Yeah, I don't need to gain a sidekick. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the thing. So let's hit him. No more tactics left. That is it for the clown. The clown is down. I repeat, the clown is down, and everybody rejoiced. So there you go. No more clown. fun one. I was scared there for a little bit, but both sides ended up hitting the Mastermind. Moral of the story, Hulks and things smash Clobber. Yes, they are better together. They are better together for sure. This will be a fun one for you guys. It'll be an interesting setup B as well. I think Totally Awesome Hulk's coming in. But we'll see. Alright, you guys, that was fun. Let me go ahead and report my results and give you guys your stuff and do the other things and all the good stuff. I sure have a way with words. So it was a win. This is the last randomizer game for a bit. We're jumping into the tournament next week. So, oh, most of you thought I was going to lose this. Guess what? Haha. Points for those who had confidence in me. It was a win. 48,000 points going out to the 4 viewers. Let me put my results in, and I'll send you on your way. Post results. All right, my match results were as follows. Here we go. Oh, that's the wrong button. Look at that. We can't really see anything. I wanted to do... right? Oh no, I know the problem. I'm just zoomed way too far in. There we go. Thought I win? Yes. Player 1, how many points in the victory pile? Let's find out. The Brute Squad softened the clown up while Jazz Hands dealt the final blow. Definitely the lack of demolishing from the wrecking crew that weren't there helped me out a little bit. Oh, thanks, Restream. Okay. So left-hand side got 6, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. It helped. And the right-hand side got the following. Let's start with the Mastermind tactics. Left side got the final blow, though. 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 26, 28, 33, 35, 38, 39, 40. Less than I thought. How many twists did I draw? It's subscriber in time, thank you. I mean, I played 7 twists effectively. It doesn't really matter. This number, by the way, this number doesn't do anything for these scores. So if I want to say twist cards, but I played like 5 of them, it's fine. No escapes, no bystanders carried away. Can't say the same for the KO pile. And what did we get? 20-something turns? It was 25 turns, okay. 25 turns. How fun was that match? Ooh, that's a tough one. It was really fun. The only thing holding it back was just Pagliacci is a bit easy to hit once you get that number. But I did really like the combos I got. And so Hulk plus Thing equals strongest there is together. There we go. 3 cheers for Bruce and Ben. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming to this stream. Again, the tournament starts next week. If you want to sign up, go to tournament.thegotalkgames.com. The rules have all the information you need in order to sign up for that. We're going to be jumping into tournament streams next week. It's the last week of the Randomizer League for a bit. And with that, I will send you on your way. And I just saw Hulk smash like button. Thank you. I will see you guys in the Discord. We got some good setups coming up next week for the tournament. We got a lot of 2099, a bit of 2099, but Ant-Man and the Wasp, some good things. Isn't Thing just Rock Hulk? Oh, don't make me get into this. Don't make me get into this. All right, I will see you guys later before I start nerding out on you. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.